Beyond the Winning Post is brought to you by our stable of sponsors.
Well, James, thanks for having me here today. I spy a couple of little tractors over there, and I understand you've got a bit of a treat for me.
Well, I think we'll call it more of a challenge, Emily, but we know you have experience with bale handling and things and gateways, so
Yeah.
we thought we've actually just finished our silage making season yesterday, so there's still a couple of bales down there for you to put away.
Are you going to give me a lesson in driving it? Have you got insurance, actually?
Oh,
most
I'm sure we've got
importantly?
insurance.
Okay. Should we go and take a look?
Yeah. Turn the key. Right,
Shall I put that up?
you're in park at the moment,
Yeah.
so we want that in neutral. That's your forward reverser. Away you go.
Okay.
Clutch out.
Ooh.
We're off.
Do you enjoy getting out on the tractor?
It's about the only thing I've ever been trained for, Emily, was driving a tractor.
So you're suffering with me and behind the wheel today.
No, it's all I've done all my life.
Yeah.
So, I'm not really a horse person.
Yeah.
Well, I'm learning pretty quick, but 10 years you don't learn this business.
Yeah.
So Sam's highly experienced. He's I think he's third generation.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, and well respected in the industry.
Yeah.
And I let them get on with the horses. I like looking after the pastures and tractor and keeping the place tidy.
Tidy, yeah.
When I looked at it originally, I thought, man, that must be the nicest way of farming. When
Really?
I visit a horse stud,
Yeah.
it's also seasonal. It's not an industry where you're not pushing your pastures, you're actually looking after your pastures.
Because you're not working them so
Well,
hard, or?
Well, you can't, to do it properly, you've got to rest your pastures, and I'm running a reasonable, for this size farm, I'm running a reasonable size herd of cattle there, and we move them around, and it's trying to keep it as disease free as we can. I just finished stacking these last night, but I thought I knew you were coming, so I left a couple out for you.
I don't know why you did that.
Down a bit. Right, straight in. Clamp the bale. Yeah, now tilt it up.
Tilt it that way. Yeah.
Yep. Right, you're away. Right, just bring it up. Tilt it forward so you can see better. Yeah, up. Tilt. Right, straight in there now. Pretty good.
Down?
Let it go.
There we go.
Clamp. Bit more. Yep. Now straight back.
Oh,
Too easy, eh?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you ended up starting Jameson Park.
I suppose it'll be over 15 years ago. I ended up with a shareholding in my first horse. I think one of my salesmen was trying to sell a tractor to Bruce Wallace, I think. So I ended up with a share in a horse with Ray Wallace, which it's a long time ago. Mr. Dane it was, and he won a few races, and that was the kind of start of it. And then I got a bit keener, and I was talking to John Bale. He says, what are you going to do with these horses? And because I accumulated a few, and I said, I want to build a stud. So I keep going to these studs. They look such nice places. I think I'd love to live on a stud. He said, how are you going to do that? I said, I don't know. He says, I know of a young guy that needs to get back into this industry. He says, I'll bring him up and have a talk with him. So that's how Sam came to be here, through John, and we've been together for Well, 2009, this farm was I had this farm, it was in maize, and Sam thought it'd be a nice property to build a stud on. So the first job was to get it back into grass, and then there wasn't a house, there was nothing here.
Yeah.
So she planned it right from the start. And then we started buying mares.
Tell me about how many horses you have on the property and how big it is.
It's 150 acres. It's all horse railed. We'd have a bit over 30 mares. We'll mostly mate 28 to 30 mares. As I've told a lot of people, it started off as retirement hobby, somewhere to live, and it's just grown.
Tell me about your background, because whilst it isn't in horses, it is in agriculture, isn't it?
Oh, I've always been here. I was a vegetable grower for many years, and done most things, and I was doing a lot of dairy farming and maize, and I think when I was 60, I sold a lot of the land and put it into commercial property, and started doing this. The tractor business, I kind of work on it. I don't work in it, but it's expanding rapidly at the moment, and it's one of those things. There's people there that I've worked with right through, and some of them it's been their life job, and their friends, and it's just an exciting. One of those exciting things that happens in your life.
What part do you enjoy the most?
Just being on the farm with the horses. It's whether it can be working on the pasture, could be in the vet barn. I try and be there every day. It's just the excitement of getting a mare and foal sometimes is enough. There's a lot of thrills in this game. It's a lot of hard knocks too, but
What about future goals for the farm?
Like most genuine breeders, we want to upgrade our broodmare band, cell Group 1 winners. But we know where our markets are. They're in Australia, they're in Hong Kong, Singapore. So we just have to make sure we're producing a product that the world wants, and we'll go anywhere to achieve that goal.
Why do you do what you do?
I enjoy it. It's pretty simple. It's exciting. It's exciting, yeah. Oh, you meet a lot of people. I really enjoy the breeding side of it. I love watching the race. I watch the races on TV, and I love watching horses. I've got a list today of horses to watch race that have come off this farm, and we've got a half-sister inspirational girl running in Sydney today, and she's a favourite. Well, man, that's exciting. I just hope, we hope she gets there. Yeah, it means a lot to us. It means a lot to the value of our stock, and they might come back and buy another horse.